Where the fuck are we? Bazinga. This is not a setup. What the fuck? Oh. Hey. So, the other host, put like a bag over my head and just took me over here. I didn't know, this is not a setup. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Horrified Beings podcast, you know. I'm your host, Auntie David, aka Sexiest Man Alive. And then we got my other host over here, the main host. We got my boy Matt, or aka Beanified Sexy Man. You know?
Yes, sir.
We are doing something special today.
Oh, yeah, we are.
We're outside.
What are we doing?
We're touching grass. It's weird, right? You know? We got like handy dandy mic right here.
Yes, sir.
Know? It's pretty cool.
We upgrading our shit. We're getting better every day, man. Well, today, you know, what we're trying to do right now is we're gonna try more to go like places that are like creepy and shit.
At least creepy looking.
Yeah, creepy looking, you know, and maybe tell our stories there. Maybe something happens. I don't know. Who knows?
Hey. Well, you got any stories?
Yes, actually, I actually did a bunch of research. I told you, like,
you did a bunch of research.
Yeah, I did a bunch of research.
Anything happen with you recently or no?
With me? No, not really.
Not any spooky?
No, where I work at, it is hella dark and creepy in the mornings, but I haven't really seen anything. I mean, I heard people die around there.
Really?
Yeah, but like from job accidents, but I don't really see anything.
Yeah, I mean,
I expected more like creepy shit happening.
You expect something to happen for a job like that.
But
you know?
It didn't really happen.
This place is actually pretty creepy. I'm not gonna lie. It's actually pretty wicked. Yeah. What was that?
But especially people don't see us right now. You're like, what the fuck are they doing now?
Right. We're doing our podcast, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, so to start off, let's start off with something easy. Something like
easy?
not too scary. You know what I mean? Something a little funny yet scary too. Because this could be scary in like different ways, rather than like, you know, like, oh shit, you know, like something scaring you.
Right.
But this is something scary, like in like it could happen to you. And you could probably die.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I don't know if you know this or if you heard about it, but there's this restaurant. I think some people might have heard of it because it just happened this year.
Really?
Yes, and it became a little, you know, controversial and stuff because people are like, "What the fuck? You know, how can this happen?" But okay, so there's this restaurant called it's called Nico Japanese Sushi Bar.
Oh, that sounds good.
Okay, and so recently what happened is that people were going there, you know, eating out and everything in there. Families were going in there, and then they kept coming back. They keep coming back, you know. Right. But you know, on June 9th of this year, Jordan and Nicole Gray.
Oh, this was recent.
This just happened a few months back. So Jordan and Nicole Gray, along with other friends, you know, they came over to the bar. You know, they to the bar. They kept, you know, they were eating, doing their own thing and shit. And turns out they got sick. Okay, they got sick, as well as other people that came after them or were together with them.
Sounds like food poisoning.
Yeah. They got sick. They went to the ER. They did some blood testing and everything. Maybe they got some poisoning, food poisoning. Turns out, here it is, brother. This shit is crazy what to find. They had meth in their blood. They had meth.
From the food?
Yeah, they had meth in their blood system. So they were like, fuck, you know, how the fuck did we do this?
Right.
And so they were trying to find their source of how they got meth into their system, right? And so they went to the restaurant, so the food didn't have any meth in it. Guess what had meth in it?
The drinks.
Nah, the soy sauce. The soy sauce had meth in it, bro.
How do you have...
Yeah, also, the crazy thing is a 12-year-old also got tested for it, and he tested positive for meth. Yeah.
Why would they put meth in it?
So here's the thing, though. Before they started investigating this restaurant, okay? The steakhouse closed up before they even got investigated. They closed up because of the people and the poisoning and shit. And so what they did is, after investigation and shit, apparently a cook or someone that worked there was the one putting it against them.
Oh, so everybody else didn't know.
They didn't know.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, they kind of had an idea who it was.
Right.
But they weren't sure, you know, and they were still investigating and shit.
So did they ever get the cook?
I have no idea, though. But thing is, though, because they didn't know who he was. And he didn't come out, I'm pretty sure. So,
really?
Yeah, so how are you going to, you know, get everybody in trouble if you don't know who it is? And so also the thing is, though, on June 14th they reopened again. So, you know, they kept going as normal, usual business. But they kind of like they posted an apology, a written apology about, you know, a comment about this whole thing.
Oh, okay.
Basically, they just go on about, you know, they complied and everything and shit.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, it's crazy.
It's kind of
though.
fucked up because like
It's scary because like imagine you had some heart condition or something and you consume this stuff
Right.
in big quantities because I be loading my food with hella soy
honestly,
sauce.
if I was the customers, I would been sue them.
It's great. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can't sue. They can't sue. Okay, well, going to another story. Okay, this happened, I think back in 2021, I believe. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. You know, I will edit that if I'm wrong. But basically, they found a dead body of a girl. You know, of a girl who had Asperger's, and they found him dead in a couch.
Mm-hmm.
She was sitting up straight, fused into the couch because she was neglected there for, I think years or months.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So the family is the Fletchers. The Fletchers. Okay, is the Fletcher family. It was these two parents who had a daughter who during 9th grade developed some type of Asperger's, right? And so, you know, they kind of neglected her. They were like, you know, she's just slowly started losing, you know, certain abilities and certain ways.
Well, I feel like you shouldn't neglect your kid just because they have a disability.
I know, it's fucked up. But the thing is, they left her there for 12 years in that couch. She was beyond recognition when they found her. Because her body ran away and it fused with the couch because of her weight and gravity.
That is
and the
so
thing
disgusting.
is, though, she developed the locking syndrome. Basically, she could, but the whole time she was there before she died, she could hear and see everything, but she couldn't move at all.
And damn.
So she was starving, dehydrated, and then she died, bro. Let me show you the picture of the family. That's the mom. That's the dad for all you right there. Mom and dad, the Fletchers. And this is Lacey right here. That's her. That's before she, you know, she got into
I feel like I've seen her, like I've seen that picture before.
I think it was in the news, and also it was a pretty big thing around the internet. And here, look, this is the couch that she was found in. That's how disgusting it looks.
It looks like
you feel that?
Yeah.
There's probably even dead skin in the couch and shit from her being.
That looks like
This is how she was in.
What the fuck?
What? Oh, it went on. There's probably somebody there inside the church.
Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, this is her. You know, during night.
Why did I use a black and white photo, bro?
Because this is back then today, I think. She was I
this
think
was 12 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh.
I believe so. I think she was there for 12 years, but I think they found her recently, like a few years back, maybe 2021 or 2020, I think. Yeah. Well, you have any stories for yourself? Anything?
Let me think.
Mind?
I may have a story. I think if I can remember like how everything went. Apparently, according to my mom, that I've said this before, and apparently, my cousin, I think he had proof or he saw something that I would say that there was a little boy that would always follow me.
A little boy that always followed you?
There was always a little boy that always followed me, and I would have these moments up to middle school where I would just lash out and say something outrageous. Like
really?
as if I'm insulting somebody, like actually insulting somebody.
That's crazy.
But I don't remember like me thinking of saying that, you know.
Yeah.
Which is weird. It just happens. It just comes out, you know.
Oh, that's crazy.
And at one point when I was in middle school, this was back when I was in Mississippi. When I was in middle school, I was in the 6th grade. I lashed out and I insulted one of my fellow classmates. I'm not gonna say her name. And
Are you serious?
I'm serious. I guess I actually really insulted her bad.
Oh, that's fucking.
And I didn't mean to, because I'm a genuinely nice person now. Like I don't lash out anymore or anything. You know?
Anymore?
No, I really don't. It's weird.
That's crazy.
And according to my science teacher, I told the science teacher that the person that took over me or like took over
you.
Apparently that's what I said was Pablo.
Pablo.
Yeah, and I think I don't know if my mom said it or my cousin said it, but they said that there was at one point there was a white mist around me.
Oh hell!
There was a white mist around me.
Weird. So this story right here that I'm about to tell, this would happen with this UK dad. Okay, he has a son, and his son claims to see a hanging man in the corner of his room. So the way his dad found out is that he was recording. You know, his son started talking out of nowhere by himself in his room, facing the corner, like the corner of his room during the day. Mind you, was during the day. And he was talking to himself. Dad comes in with a camera, recording through his recording his son while he was talking to that hanging man. Goes and asks him like, "Hey, who are you talking to?" He's like, "I'm talking to the man." He's like, "What man? The one that's hanging there?" He's like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah." And what is he doing? He's like, "He just cries."
That's eerie.
He just cries. He's
That's
like,
very
really?
eerie.
Yeah, he's hanging. And so, like, when he asks him that, his kid is like, and he bothers me at night. And he does this. And then the kid proceeds to bang in the floor, kind of saying that the hanging man bangs on the floor or on the walls to keep him awake at night. So, let's just watch the video and let me show you how creepy this is.
That is very creepy.
Now watch.
Elliot, what are you doing? Oh, that's cool. What's that? What's that in the corner? Oh, why have you drawn that? Oh, really? What does he do?
He annoys me at the night
Why?
because he does this.
Oh, really?
But I'm not allowed to tell anybody.
Okay.
Dude, imagine you having a conversation with your daughter, when she gets older, and it's that
Hell
stuff like
no.
that. Yeah,
Now,
I'll be, if I were you, bro, I'll been moved out.
For real. No, here's the crazy thing. Here's another video where his dad asked him to draw him and what he does. Look, watch.
Elliot, can you draw the hanging man for me, like you did before?
No, because you'll tell me off at night.
See? He said don't.
What if I
can't draw
don't let
you'll
him,
tell me
if
off
he
at
can
night.
sleep in my room? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Right, so what's these on his face?
Tears.
What's this?
String.
Oh, okay. Does he cry quite a lot?
Oh, this is like
Got his fever up there.
orange.
And he's up
Okay.
there.
Yeah,
That is UK.
Okay, thank you.
But he annoys me at the night because he keeps saying.
He's banging and crying.
Okay.
So like, I feel like he's not necessarily bothering the kid. He's probably like upset.
Here's the thing though. This is how you know he's bothering him. So his dad decides that things are going out of control too much, and he decides to put a camera with night vision in his room to record if he hears anything. Okay.
You heard something?
And let me tell you, that shit that happened in the video, it's fucking creepy. Look, the sun's right there. Look, he wakes up. Look, listen.
Is that a growl?
He hears a growl. And he gets pulled. And then his son just like, oh hell nah, and he runs out.
I can't.
See, and the thing is, he's staring at the corner, and he talks to him. He talks to the hanging man, and then the hanging man just pulls him, and then he gets scared and runs to his dad's house. Oh, okay. Well, moving to the next story. Okay, so this story right here happened, okay, at 5:30 in the morning. There was this guy who was trying to head out to work, all right, at 5:30 in the morning. This video got a lot of views, a lot of.
Is this like a security
It was
footage?
very famous, kinda, but this is from an apartment building. Okay.
Oh,
So there's this guy who woke up 5:30 in the morning. He's locking his door before going to work, and he sees this shit right here. Look, watch.
Saliendo para trabajar hoy a las 5:30 de la mañana.
what the hell is that?
You see that? Look, he's like,
Is that something laughing?
yeah. He goes to check it out, and there's nothing. And they see somebody else goes behind him. But look, if you go back to it, look, you see that?
So it's nothing but a shadow.
See how I walk? How I walk?
Whoa!
Look at this, it goes in, disappears.
It just disappears.
It just disappears. Isn't that fucking creepy?
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's not really creepy. It looks like a.
And a lot of people didn't believe him, so he posted another video, and he claims like, hey, it was just me coming out of work. I didn't know any of this, And he explains himself saying that, this is absolutely real.
Okay.
Because, he's just coming out from going to work, and shit happens. And then you can see that another guy comes right after that, goes into the wall, comes out. Yeah.
It isn't necessarily the guy going to the wall. He probably left that door.
Maybe, but who knows? But it's a completely like a dressed up guy,
Yeah.
taller than the ghost thing.
And he's a normal looking dude,
Yeah, so I don't think it could be him doing
I
some.
doubt
No,
it,
because like,
and
and it was too
short.
quick too. It was
too quick.
Too quick. I don't think anybody can do that like that.
Yeah. There was this one video. I gotta find it. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure I explained it before. I doubt it. So this was broad daylight, and this dude was at the gym.
Mhm.
I remember seeing this like on a YouTube video. I think it was the Nuke 5 or some shit like that.
No, Nuke Stuff 5.
Nuke, yeah, I think it was
I love
him
him, yeah.
or
Shout out Nuke Stuff 5.
yeah.
Watch his videos.
But I remember watching one of their videos, and I gotta go back and find it. But this dude, broad daylight at the gym.
Yeah.
Right, and he was at this section by himself. You know what I'm saying? Broad daylight. Gym was still open, and he was working out. He was at the mirror. He was working out. He sees something, right? And he just minding his business. And then there was I think there was a ball moving behind him by itself, and then he gets grabbed, like his legs up in the air getting pulled.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. It's an Asian dude, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the black.
He had a black tank top.
Yeah.
And he started getting pulled. I was like,
I'll find that video too. I'll put it right here.
It's crazy because
it's creepy.
he's by himself. Who's gonna pull him? He ran. I wouldn't blame him too. You know what I'm saying?
I ran too. What the fuck? Somebody pulling my feet while I'm working out. I'm out. Moving to the next story. This one. Okay, this one I'm really kind of skeptical about. I don't know if it's 100% true or not, but apparently there was this girl called Gina. Okay. On December 19th of 2009, he and her friends, decided to go explore an abandoned mall. All right.
Panama?
No, an abandoned mall.
Oh.
Yeah, they decided to go, go
Dude,
in.
abandoned malls are creepy.
Yeah.
Like, they're a completely different kind of creepy.
Yeah.
But I think it's not as creepy as like hospitals.
Yeah. But this is the thing though. They went to the abandoned mall, right? Her and her 3 friends, and they decided to start playing hide and seek. Okay. So they all went out, hide and seek. Gina went to hiding and everything. Thing is though, they kept looking for Gina since she was the last one they couldn't find, and they kept looking and looking, and they didn't find her. And so what happened was that they went in there and they never found her. They got out of there, notified the police. The police kept looking for hours, okay? Hours and hours. They kept looking for her. They couldn't find her and everything. And then after that, a few days afterwards, they found her dead body in a mattress store behind mattresses.
Did she like an accident?
They have no idea because she was mangled beyond recognition.
Oh, so there was somebody in there.
Who knows, man? The thing is, they don't know. They found this drawing of like this fucking face, like a demon type shit, and they don't know if it's related to what happened to her or somebody else drew it and shit.
I mean, that's so weird, dude.
Yeah, and it's fucked up.
What kind of motorcycle?
Yeah, that's just motorcycle.
That was weird. I thought it was like a car or a motorcycle. That was weird.
I'm just creeped out. I'm trying to watch out behind us, see nobody coming behind us and shit.
I would hear it. But
yeah, y'all watch out for us.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just let us know in the comment section if somebody
scream in the comment section.
Yeah, behind you.
We're already fucking dead in the video.
Yeah, right. Nah. When I was in Mississippi, when I moved back to Mississippi.
Yeah.
Basically, me and my friend, I'm not gonna say her name, because I don't know if she wants to be like. Anyways, so me and my friend, we went to this abandoned school.
Nah.
It was like a very small elementary school.
Okay.
It was so eerie. You know what I'm saying? Like we would look at the
schools are not freaky as fuck.
Schools are very creepy.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to go at first, but I was like, fuck it, I'm not gonna be by myself in the car, bro. Anything.
I've been in a high school at night too.
Really?
It's really creepy.
That's gotta be
I don't
creepy.
like
High schools like that, like especially ours.
High school is old, and most of it is just still the same as in like back in the 1900s because they didn't want to touch it. It's like kind of like a museum.
It's like an antique type thing.
It's antique. If it's an antique, you can't mess with it.
Right.
And so they.
I remember somebody telling me about that. It was like they can't like mess with the floor.
So that thing has a lot of bad vibes in there.
Yeah, but like this school, it wasn't really a bad vibe. What was really a bad vibe was the auditorium. It was like a gym / auditorium. There's a dog.
Yeah, that's creepy though. What's
yeah. It was a gym / auditorium.
Yeah.
And it was just eerie because like they had a backstage that we wanted to go in, but we just felt like there was something there that we didn't want to go. These cicadas are just.
Yeah, I just keep seeing them flying them across behind us, but that shit just scares me because it seems like I'm seeing someone behind us, but it's just the cicadas jumping around.
You see the cicadas? Yeah, that's what I heard.
Or the fucking lizards, the lizards, that jump around the trees and shit.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Okay, well, yeah, the schools are creepy, especially the ones we went to. It was a lot of shit happened there. A lot of students say they seen stuff around.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's creepy. Well, I have another story or another video to show you. It's basically this guy called Moto Owens on TikTok.
Yeah.
He basically drives his dirt bike and shit, and he records and stuff. He's just a dirt bike dude, records his stuff. And so he's recording, right? And he decides to go to this trail through the forest.
During the day?
Yeah, during the day. But it's kind of like afternoon, but it's kind of not too bright, not too dark. It's like, it's a good thing. But he keeps exploring, and then what he finds forward as he keeps going, it's fucking creepy. Watch this.
Kind of creepy.
This is where most people would turn around. If you turn around, you never get to see what's on the other side. That's where all the gold is waiting over there. Could be missing out what's on the other side.
Is that screaming?
Hello?
Always screaming for help. He is breaking, like someone's walking towards him. He just freaks out.
I'll freak out too.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, nah, cause like you see bones and
Let me
stuff.
tell you. And then he comes back later on, months after, I think, because his viewers tell him to come back. Okay. And then thing is, the mistake he did though, he came back when it's about to get dark. Like he only had like 5 minutes of afternoon light. And look, what this man found was fucking creepy. Yeah. Okay, so here's the video.
Decided to go back for the gold.
Oh god, bones are still here. I don't like this at all. Oh god, there's even more bones than last time. It's been a few months since I filmed the last video, because honestly I've just been too scared to come up here. Definitely a lot more overgrown than last time. I'm hoping that since it's been such a long time that I don't think anything will happen this time. I think that tree is actually gone. This road's been cleared. Looks like we've already passed it a while ago, but that tree is gone. Oh! It's just dark as hell in here. I'm probably gonna turn around soon. Oh, there's two ways. Holy crap, dude, this trail goes on forever. It just got really quiet really fast.
Oh,
See
nah.
that? Yeah. He said, hell no, put his stuff back in. I'm out. Put it in second, third, fifth, whatever he can go up to, and is out.
What the hell was that?
That's the thing. So what he thinks it is in his in the comments a lot is a skinwalker. They all thought it was probably a skinwalker, because you know how he was screaming for help. I don't know if you've seen that one video where there's like a bunch of a field of corn, and there's like a silhouette of a person, and he's just screaming help, help. You know, and he looks really fucking fake.
Yeah.
Well, kind of probably like that. It was a skinwalker pretending to be a human and asking for help.
Yeah.
They just lower him in, and then
because they got all quiet.
Yes.
Like even the crickets stopped.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Because like, if you guys don't know, based off of like research, if it gets very quiet, that means there's a predator there.
Yeah.
Like a lion or a tiger. Depends on where you're at. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'm just freaking out because it's just getting colder and colder.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because it's late at night or
It's late at night.
Yeah.
It's like 11:30 right now.
Okay, yeah. Or maybe just the bad vibes from us.
Nah,
talking
bro, it's
shit.
just so.
Whoa, it's a cicada.
Cicada.
Cicada. These are bzz bzz. Yeah.
Right.
Cicadas are creepy too. But yeah, this guy's story is pretty cool. Who knows? But it is very creepy that he found that in the forest. But like he was alone though.
I would never go alone when it comes to stuff
And
like that.
yes, like that's the thing though. That's the crazy thing. I've seen videos of people going into like abandoned places, going to do like really creepy shit by themselves with nobody else. Like there's this one video, maybe I'll find it and put it in here. I don't know if I'll find it, but if I do, there's this guy who goes to this haunted house, okay, by himself, okay, he grabs his camera, puts it right there in front of him to record.
What's up, demons? It's your boy.
No, he gets bothered all night. He can't even sleep. You can see him get pulled. He hears like screams, bangings, and stuff.
Yeah.
And he just decides to get out of there at the end. He doesn't.
This
finish
is
the
I don't know if you remember the show Ghost Adventures.
Ghost Adventures.
Yeah. So you know how the main dude Zach, you know how he wears those glasses.
Yeah.
So there's a documentary of the company Ghost Adventures. They did an investigation of this thing called Devil's Den or something like that. It was like this house.
Yeah.
Where it just kept bothering people that was living there. Like it was really bad. Like they hear growling and all that stuff. So Zach, what they did is he bought the house. He actually bought the house.
Really?
Yes, and he went in there by himself. They boarded up the room. They boarded up the doors, windows, and everything. That he cannot. He's gonna stay there all night. And he heard a lot of growling. There was stuff thrown at him. And at one point, his eyes was burning.
No way.
Right, and I think so. Like he broke
What
out.
is it called? What is it called again?
I think it's like Devil's Den or something like that. I could be
Devil's
wrong.
Den?
It was an old
Okay.
documentary, and he broke out the place. Like he actually bust down the door and left.
No way.
And he had to get surgeries. Well, not surgery. He had to get like these special kind of glasses for his eyes, and kind of get like surgery. And they don't know what caused that. The injuries in his eyes, and he's like blind like that forever now.
That's crazy.
It is so weird.
Like this other YouTuber, I'm gonna see if I can find it. I think it's a YouTuber or I don't know what he does or what he streams it at, but he made a video of him going into this place by himself, right? And he's a big, tall, dark dude. You know, he's like pretty big.
Yeah.
With I think he had a bun. I don't remember exactly what he was wearing, what he was dressed, or how he looked. But
Right.
the video shows him just like you could see like a transparent figure around the recordings because he has a camera that's recording the whole room and the one with them.
Right.
And then I don't know, you see that go through him, and he says something in the video like, "Oh, you know, I think he feels sick." He said he feels sick. He pukes, and I don't know. I don't remember exactly what happened, but I think he got snatched back. Yeah, and he was in there by himself recording, doing this whole entire thing.
Yeah, nah. I
That
can't
shit
do
is crazy.
Doing stuff by myself is not something.
No,
I would
like
not
I
do.
don't think I'll have. I mean, I barely have the balls to be here.
Facts.
It's fucking creepy. But
They got
here's this other thing though that I was watching the other day. This one thing, if some creepy shit happened to me, what's it called? I wouldn't in my house, like creepy fucking appearance or paranormal shit.
You move
I
out.
won't out.
You would?
I would not fucking stay there at all. Like the video right here that I'm about to show you is this couple sitting in their house and shit, and then this creepy shit happens. Look, you watch. Watch the kitchen, and the couple's to the right, just chilling. There's the arrow. Watch.
Saw a little shadow.
No, it opened up the door.
Oh God.
And they get up. They're like, okay, what the fuck? Yeah, literally, what the fuck?
What the fuck? You pull your pants where you have to throw hands with a ghost.
Yeah, no, but they just pushed it in. That shit opened by itself.
Oh, that was
There's
a cat.
right there too.
Oh, okay.
No, but there's a cat there too. The cat didn't open it.
Yeah, no, that's why I saw the figure moving right there. It was a cat.
Watch.
Oh, nah.
By himself. There's no cat.
Yeah, I know.
There's no cat.
That's kind of wild because, like,
Hell no. Like, something like that happened to me, I'll fucking get out of there, because fuck that.
you know what's funny? This is a story. It's not really like we thought it was a paranormal story, but this I found out later on, like last week, or not last week, like a few months ago, that this was fucking a joke planned,
Yeah.
and I didn't get any answers after this. So we was in Mississippi one day, right?
Yeah.
And I'm sleeping, and I wake up at like 7 in the morning. It was on the weekend.
Mhm.
I go in the kitchen so I can get something to drink, and I look. I'm tired, right? And I look. All the cabinets and the drawers were open.
Nah.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm like,
Ghost.
am I seeing
Demons.
Well, I mean, I didn't, because at the time I didn't really believe in that much.
How
that
dark
much
was
stuff.
it?
It wasn't dark. I turned on the kitchen light and I saw.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, I was like, what the
Like, oh
fuck?
shit! Hey, demons, it's me.
So here's
your
what.
boy.
So what I did was I woke up Leilani, right? Oh, I think Leilani woke up at the same time or something.
Yeah.
She was in the bathroom. I was
Yeah.
like, Leilani, do you see this? She goes, oh nah.
Yeah, my reaction.
Right?
Nah.
So
What
this whole
happened?
time I believe, right? We believe like
It was on
what
Ghost.
the fuck happened? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My mom, we didn't talk to my mom about it or nothing, and I told my cousin about it, and right on the phone as he was telling me these things happened in Connecticut.
Mhm.
I told my cousin about it on the phone with my mom right there. She started just laughing. I said, "What?" She goes, "We did that." I said, "That's fucked up, man."
God damn.
I said, "That's fucked up."
Hell no, that's funny as fuck. Hell no. No, there's one creepy thing I saw with my cousin one time over my house, where we were at my dad's house in Mexico. We made some coffee, right? and it was late at night. Mexicans usually make coffee, get some pan, some bread, some
Yeah.
sweet bread, and we just sat down at the table, in the dining table, to drink our coffee and just talk, and shit, just cussing shit. And next thing you know, we had a cup ready for my little baby cousin
Right.
in a little plastic cup. That bitch started moving by itself, like sliding
Rattling?
by himself.
Oh nah.
Like slowly, like if you have to stare at
Was it wet or something?
That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like it's probably the heat under it from the coffee being too hot, and it probably trying to escape.
Nah,
and it moves
it
it
would
out.
make sense if it was cold and it was like dew on it.
I don't know,
like,
but and so we just never found out if it was caused by something that made sense or it was like,
or it could be like an
creepy.
aftershock of an earthquake or
Yeah.
something. Because remember that it was at one time, I think it was in Cali back in like 2012 or
Yeah.
like it was somewhere in the West Coast. There was an earthquake that happened, and then like my mom felt it in New York.
Nah, shit.
I swear, she felt the aftershock.
The aftershock.
When
How the fuck she do that?
She was in medical. She was in the medical school because she was being a medical assistant, and she was going to be certified for a medical assistant. She said that because the earthquake was huge in Cali. I don't know what year it was, but it was one of the times between like the 2010s to 2013. I was spending time with my dad, and we didn't feel it, but my mom for sure did felt the aftershock of the earthquake.
Shit, man.
And because like the aftershock is like it spreads around the thing, but it was so big that my mom felt it in New York, and she saw like stuff moving and stuff. She was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, no.
That's like creepy, dude.
Okay, so now let's talk about something that I don't know if you heard about, but this is something a lot of Hispanics fuck with. Like not fuck with, but like a lot of Hispanics
Talk
really
about?
like talk about and know about. Well, Mexicans mostly, about duendes. You know what duendes are?
Nah.
Duendes are kind of like gnomes, little
Oh.
people. Yeah, but in Mexico they call them duendes. Okay, and apparently duendes were. The story goes, though, what I know is that they basically were banned from heaven by God,
Oh.
sent to earth, and so they are like these creatures that are duendes that if they, if you find yourself in your house and your stuff are disappearing, like places that you left, maybe a cup right here and it appears in another room. Maybe you don't find your shirt that you left there last night, or maybe that you turn around, there's nothing there that you left before you turn back, and shit like that. Basically, it's duende, little people. They steal your shit, and basically, some of them are very mean. I heard that some of them bother kids, or sometimes they take them with them.
Oh, okay.
A lot of stories say that a lot of kids that disappear are due to duendes. Well, in Mexico, a lot,
So they just robbing people.
kind of. But the thing is, though, they don't know many things about them, and that probably they're not what they seem. Because
So are these like cryptics,
I have no.
or are these like stories?
These are like stories that I heard from people.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and so basically, duendes are like I don't know. There's this video of this two kids playing soccer, and out of nowhere, you see like a little dog going around running, but it's not a dog; it's a duende, long-haired duende with some clothes just running past that. I don't know if it's true. The video is 100% real, but it's creepy though, because a lot of things that I've been told is that basically some people have to give them food or candy, leave it there, and therefore in that way the duendes don't steal your stuff. They leave it alone. And like sometimes girls supposedly that have long hair, duendes, to mess with them, they tie their hair in the back of their bed, so when
That's
they get up they can't,
That's fucked up.
or sometimes they'll like basically scratch babies or take babies away too.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's fucked up. Like there's this one story about this lady saying that she got a note from one of the duendes that was living in her house, and apparently it said, "Do you want this certain amount of money?" Right? And at the bottom says, "Son." Basically, like
Give your
exchange
son,
the money for your son.
That's creepy.
And so basically, she said she ripped the paper away and threw it away. And apparently, at night she heard something, and she looked to the crack of one of the to the kitchen. She's trying to look through the crack to the kitchen, and she saw a duende. She said it was like a little old green man, well, not greenish, like grayish. I mean,
Yeah.
and basically kind of like grew mad and red when he found the trash of the note.
Oh.
He got big and shit, and she closed the door, and after that she went to bed. But the thing is though, like why they got big and red? Like, are they actually
Like
duendes,
Incredible Hulk?
or like maybe they're just pretending to be something that they're not?
Right.
You know what I mean? It could be
That's
something
kind of
else.
weird.
Yeah.
God. Like.
Yeah, and apparently the thing to get them away from your house is either you move without.
Hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Hell no, you heard that?
Yeah, they actually did.
What was that?
Oh no, it was like a thud, right?
Yeah, like a probably scroll from the tree. Woo! That scared the fuck out of me. I was Okay, well, but back to the thing is like to get rid of duendes, you either move without saying anything, you know, like you talk out of your house, you go somewhere, talk about it, and then come into your house, get your shit, and then don't come back, and they won't follow you. Or you can either grab guitars and put them around the house, because duendes, they will go to it, kind of mess with it, and they'll hear what the sound is. And basically that reminds me of that reminds them of heaven, you know, and they just get out of the house because they are annoyed by that.
Yeah, they're like, man,
You know what I mean?
I miss that place.
No, they just hate it.
Oh,
Yeah, because they were banned from it. They were kicked out.
I don't know, man. If I was banned for something, I'll probably miss it.
Hell no, but like, you know, that's the story about duendes. And if you don't know, I'm gonna show some
You hear that
pictures.
thud?
No, that was my chair.
Oh, that was like an echo. Like,
No, it's my chair.
that was weird.
My chair, I mean my chair. But yeah, I'll show you some pictures of duendes, like, and
Just put it right here.
yeah, like a little duende right here.
Just like right here.
And
If you put a picture of me, I'm gonna fight you. Right?
no, but the duende, you know, they're pretty creepy, you know, beings if they are actually to be true, you know, I mean real, to be real. And one of my aunties says that when she was a little girl, a little kid, she used to run behind her house into the forest to play and shit. And then one time she went to a hole and she saw this like a little nest type of thing, and she found like a little tiny fetus type of thing, right? And she thought, and she was a little kid. And the thing is though, it was moving. It was moving, had long fingers, you know, like face was like a little, you know, like wrinkly. And she took it to her. She said it was the size of a thumb. Like there's like a thumb right there.
What was it?
It was like a little baby type of thing. It looked like a fetus.
Oh my god!
But it was moving and it looked well developed, you know, with long ears and shit. And so she took it to her grandma and was like, "Grandma, look!" And her grandma looked at it and she freaked out. She said, "No, take it back!" And she went back and put it back in place. And she said she came back next day and there was no longer there.
Nah, son.
Yeah, but she said maybe because like she thought maybe somebody like did it, like had a miscarriage and dropped it in there, but it was still moving. It was
right.
It had long fingers. It looked different than a fetus. She says now that she thinks about it, and like it was making sounds and shit, like a weird thing.
Yeah.
I don't think a fetus is like alive like that. I believe maybe they died afterwards.
Yeah.
Afterwards maybe. Who knows? But okay, see.
Yeah. No.
All right.
Bounce.
That's it for today. We are bitches. We're not about to stay right here
Back,
much
bro.
longer.
What the hell is that?
Yeah.
Man?
So they keep hearing shit. I don't know what it is, but
It's specifically over there. Cause I
don't give a fuck. I'm out. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, and Horrify Beans.
Horrify Beans out, man. Yeah. Dude, that's so
Get
fucking
the
creepy.
fuck out, man.
Yeah. Like I don't know why would it. There's nobody there.
Hell no, bro. I'm out of here. Screw that shit.